Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I just wanted to jump on real quick. I felt drawn to do a love soulmate reading tonight. I don't know why. I'm gonna cleanse my area with my All Things Intuitive energy clearing sage spray. And I have my sage burning, and I've already cleaned my cards and cleared the energy off of them. So, like I said, I am going to do a love/soulmate reading. Whether you're in communication with this person or not in communication with them, this reading is for you. As always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, if this resonates with you and you want to do an extended reading, let me know. I will do an extended for you at a discounted rate. And if it doesn't resonate, check back. Always check back. We see messages and resonate with messages when we're meant to. I feel like I can't get anything right. The volume of my music, my sage, figuring out what cards to use. I've been on the struggle bus with this reading. All right, so I'm going to start with, I was trying to decide which tarot deck I was going to start with in case if I needed to do clarifications, but since this is a love or soulmate reading, I'm going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. All right, actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna start it with an oracle card from my John Holland Psychic Tarot of the Heart. It's not really a tarot deck. I'm not quite sure why they call it a tarot deck. Some of the major cards that are in here have like tarot-esque meanings. That's not a tarot deck. All right, Spirit, please give me one card very quickly. Throat chakra. I could feel one of these chakra cards was going to come out because they're pretty indescript. All right, can't leave it with throat chakra, but Spirit's telling me to tell you to speak up. It also could be your person is getting ready to speak up, or they're trying to figure out how they're going to speak up. That actually feels a little more correct. But some of you watching this may be or may have been wanting to say something. Just go ahead and do it. Just say it. I've always said you can't mess up what is for you. This camera is so weird and close tonight. That's another thing I can't get right. Placement of this camera. Base chakra. Honestly, I'm going to have to pull the book out for base chakra because I'm not exactly sure what the book's meaning is. See, I had a feeling that a chakra card was going to come out. We have to work on our chakras, you guys. That's pretty much what Spirit is saying. But I will read off what base chakra is. All right, these two flipped out together. I'll take them because they flipped face side up. So, opportunity beckons and darkest fears. Like I said, with this throat chakra card, somebody wants to speak up. And as I said, you can't be afraid to speak up. At least I think I said that. Spirit said that. So, when you speak up or this other person speaks up, I should just start this all over again. When whoever needs to get off their chest what they need to say, that's when opportunity is going to happen. That's when it's going to set into motion, you know, whatever is meant to happen from that conversation. And then darkest fears. Don't let your darkest fears control you. As I said, what is meant for you, you can't mess up what's meant for you. You can't say something wrong. You can't do something wrong. And when I say you can't do something wrong, I'm not talking about cheating or abuse. I just mean, like speaking up or telling somebody how something they're doing makes you feel. Or, you have to have open, honest communication with the person. And bottom of the deck is the heart chakra. Holy cow. So, got all the chakras here. Throat, base, and heart. And then underneath that is the balance card, which is a very beautiful card. Things just need to be in balance. And part of balancing things out is not holding in things that you need to say. That's not balance at all. That causes darkest fears. It causes you to make up things in your head that aren't really there. And that's not good. Open up your heart. And underneath that is the heal card. Excuse me, is the heal card. First and foremost, we have to heal ourselves. That's the most important part of this journey, is healing yourself. And then once we're able to heal ourselves, then we can communicate and make things happen that helps heal our relationships. So these are great cards. So let me open up the book and tell you what their meaning of base chakra is. Because to be quite honest, I don't know a lot about the base chakra. So we're going to go off of the book. All right, the base chakra is the 1 card. Maybe 1 means something to you. I don't know. I hate having to use books, but it is what it is. All right. Well, this is not a major arcana card. So it is the first of the minor arcana, though, I think. Nope, it's not. Where the heck is this base chakra? Oh, here we go. All right, base chakra. The key facts of base chakra: the color red, which we can see. The sound is lam, L-A-M. The element is earth. The gland is the adrenal gland, and keywords are I have. Manifestation. If you want something, you have to say, I already have it. I already have everything I need, and that's going to bring in everything else that you want and need. The element is earth, grounded. Part of that also is staying grounded. Being grounded is the most important thing. It helps keep your thoughts and your mind in control. Just kind of helps you stay on track. And then it says, known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Literally basic needs in life. Physical movement strengthens the chakra. This is telling all of us to exercise more, especially me. Been on the struggle bus with my running for years. This is definitely a message for me too. Do anything that will get you moving. By energizing this chakra, you strengthen your right to have. And you will be blessed with loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. See, when you work on yourself and when you take care of yourself, that's part of the universe then allowing you to have everything else. Like literally, I've been like, maybe I just need to lose my weight and start running again, and that'll help unlock the pieces that are quote unquote missing. And this literally just told me that. If you needed to hear that too, you're welcome. Because every now and then I get a message from myself. It's great. I think every reader, when they read, they get, something comes out. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I can't have this be too long. I'm always afraid it won't upload and that I'll bore you guys to death. All right, Spirit. So basically the key to love and to having your love And your divine counterpart coming into your life is taking care of yourself, which is exactly what this journey is about. It's not about the other person, it's about you. And part of taking care of yourself, not only physically and mentally, but it's to do what's best for you and you alone. For everybody out in the back, part of the most important part of this journey is about taking care of you. All right, we got the Knight of Wands, passionate adventure. And then we've got 15, the Devil, obsession. Uh-oh. See, somebody's obsessing. Somebody's obsessing because they have something that they need to say, suppressing it. And maybe, you know, speaking up, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can also be a bit of a playboy energy, but this is passionate adventure, and it's two people that clearly love each other. So maybe speaking up will, you know, unlock that adventure with your person or yourself. But this is a love reading about your divine counterpart. So the cards are just flying out tonight. And then the Four of Swords, healing and recovery. Healing and recovering. Going within yourself and figuring out who you are. And then the Knight of Swords, decisive action. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Once you decide, once you make the decision to speak up or do whatever you need to do and to also take care of yourself, this action happens. But you have to be decided. Oh, and the Hierophant, spiritual advisement, contracts, marriage, you know. And then underneath that is strength, the strength card, restraint. You always want to practice restraint. Don't put all your cards out on the table all at once. Be strong, but you also have to be strong to accept what comes for you too. And then the top of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. We got all the knights, almost. The Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving knight. But he's also the most steady, stable, and sturdy. And that's exactly what you want. He's grounded. And the reason you want things to take time, you want people to come into your life when they're ready. You don't want your divine masculine coming in while he's with someone else or he's in the middle of healing. That's his journey. You can't, you know, that's this part. That's the slow moving night. But once everything happens, once everybody's, you know, been working on healing, the journey's never done. You're never done healing. But once you've done individually what needs to be done for yourselves in that part of the journey that you had to take alone and they had to take alone, then, you know, then you come together on the next portion of the journey where you heal with each other because you've healed enough as individuals to be able to heal together. So once everything has been in place, then this Knight of Pentacles, you know, this steady progress, your progress, even if you don't see it, the progress is happening. It's there. That then turns into the Knight of Swords, which is decisive action. So I'll put that there. This is a great reading, you guys. And then the Eight of Pentacles, work in progress. So both of you, what Spirit is telling me, everybody needs to just do their thing and heal right now. And that's okay. Right now is not the time for you and your divine counterpart to be together. That's what Spirit's telling me. And no, that does not mean it won't happen, because if that really is your divine counterpart, it will indeed happen. And obsessing about it, Spirit says this Devil card, which I completely avoided. Obsessing doesn't help. But on the flip side, I do feel like they're obsessing about you. You're not in contact, so you don't know. This reading is definitely about people who are not in contact with their divine counterpart. But they are definitely obsessing about you, and you're obsessing about them a little bit too, and I think it's just because you guys are feeling each other. So, that's all good. Alright. Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. We're going to clarify the Knight of Wands with the Three of Cups, which is celebration. Celebration with others, with your community, with your tribe, with your person. No, this does not mean there's a third party necessarily. There might be. That might be why you're in separation. They might be married to somebody else, part of their journey. But that Spirit says that's not what this card is representing in this reading. This is about Knight of Wands, passionate adventure, celebrating. You're celebrating, you know, when you actually come together and you begin your life together, when you begin that adventure together, there's going to be plenty to celebrate. Don't you worry. Oh, I love this. The Devil, obsession. Stop it. She's blindfolded and tied up and she thinks she's trapped and she's not. She can walk out of those swords anytime. Don't obsess. Don't let yourself get trapped in that obsession. I love that those two cards are together. I love it when they clarify each other just perfectly. I kind of felt like that one wanted to come out. For the Four of Swords. Ooh, the Eight of Wands. Right now, things are in a seeming pause. They're at rest. Your relationship with your divine counterpart is at rest. You are not together at the moment. You're always together, but it's at rest. You're doing your thing, they're doing their thing, it's at rest. But when it's time, that action, when it's time for action, it's going to happen, it's going to come in strong, and it's going to come in fast. This is representation of communication and fast-moving energy. All right, now we're going to clarify these two knights, the Knight of Swords and Pentacles. So far, the moral of the story is don't obsess about what you don't have and just know that what is for you will come to you when the time is right. Six of Swords. I like it. The two knights, the fastest moving knight of the deck and the slowest moving knight of the deck. There will be smoother waters. Things will start to shift. Things will start to calm down in your life, in your head. Allow that to happen, because allowing that to happen is what is going to take this from the slowest knight to the fastest knight in the deck. That is what's going to help, take you out of these rough waters and move you into the smoother waters. These swords, more, being trapped. They're not trapped in the swords. Once they move, we don't really know what's like underneath here. Maybe the swords will just fall out and clear out. I don't know why Spirit told me to say that, but he did. So what was the bottom of this deck? The Hierophant. Contracts, marriage, destiny. This is the marriage card, the Hierophant. This is, you, before you came into this life, you signed a contract. They signed a contract. And then underneath this deck is the Two of Cups. To unite. Two being together. This person taking their full cup and this person taking their full cup because they've been on their own journey separate. They're coming together to share their full cups with each other. See? It all happens. Everything happens for a reason. And then the King of Pentacles. Great, great, great card. Because going from that Knight of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles is exactly what you want. You want this person to come in steady, and then you want them to also come in solid. The King of Pentacles is so grounded. He knows exactly what he wants. He's not in that wishy-washy, shitty energy that they're mostly in. When they're not healed, so are you. Not just talking about the other side. You too. And this goes in with, this is the top of the deck, the overthinking, the obsessing. It goes with this Eight of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Spirit's telling you, get out of your head. You know, so that the Hierophant and the Two of, you know, Cups can happen. All right, I'm going to finish this off with this really awesome deck that I love so much that I don't hardly use because the heart shapedness of it drives me crazy. Because I kind of have a little bit of OCD, and sometimes they get out of, like, they're weird. I don't know. They're hard to shuffle, but I love them a lot. All right. Give thanks. This is kind of like the advice portion. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Guys, I can't make this shit up. It's the real thing. Just this perfectly confirms everything I just said here. It's time to end it, but I'm gonna do one more. That's two. I don't want to. Oh, I love this deck, but it drives me crazy. Oh, well, this is a good one to stop on. They're together. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is important. We hurt ourselves. We hurt other people. You have to forgive. You have to forgive and let it go. Not necessarily forget, because not forgetting keeps you in check. Keeps the other person in check. But Lord, you have to forgive. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Like I said, you have to forgive and move on. Move on, move past. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. If you're holding a grudge or some resentment against your person, let it go. That's the past. And that was sticking out. Oh, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and acceptance. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's part of forgiveness. But you can't change the person, and criticizing them and criticizing the situation and calling them bad names because they, you know, took a break from you or married someone else or is with someone else. You know, that's part of the journey. That's part of their journey. There's nothing there to criticize. And then the bottom of the deck is look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Like I said, even though you're not physically together, you're always together because you feel each other. Chances are you have a telepathic relationship. And then maybe the ocean has some kind of, you know, significance for you and your person. Anyway, I'm going to end that here because this has been way too long. So like I said, if this really resonates with you and you would like an extended reading, let me know and I will do an extended personal just for you. I will also upload it on YouTube, and I hope this resonated and I hope it helps. And I will see you guys next time. Namaste.